Okay, so continue to what we learned last lesson. Okay. Okay. What we learned last lesson is the quadratic equation, how to change the non-linear into linear. So today we'll continue from there. Okay. So we're going to change, I think I have already shown you how to change the non-linear into linear. Am I correct? During the previous lesson. I mean, during the last Saturday lesson, the 4 questions, have I shown you the solutions? Yeah, from non-linear to linear. If you can't remember, I checked the playback video now. Oh, they asked me to put password. Okay, now normally I never put password. They asked me to put password. Oh, you take some time for me to put password. Because this is a host. They wouldn't ask me to check the password. Now I go back to last Saturday email. Okay. Copy. Okay. So last Saturday we learned the one technique. We changed the non-linear to linear. Okay. So today you want to learn another technique. Our technique is make the last one become known unknown. For those who absent our physical class lesson, you can watch our last Saturday playback video, because last Saturday we already showed the four questions answer. I think. Okay, let me see here. Got answer or not? I show the A and B and D. Yeah, all done, all done. A, B, C, D, all done. Okay, so all done. So for those you come from physical class, and then you miss up the last Saturday online class, so you can watch our playback video for last Saturday. I don't need to watch the whole video lah. You just watch maybe the last 10 minutes. Then I will show you the solution for question 1A, B, C. Question A, B, C, D. That I give it to you. So I'll continue to show you another tactic for this linear, how to change them to linear form. I show you now. First one. No feeling one. Oh, forget. This is not the stylus. Then iPad stylus. Okay. Okay. I see here. Page, no page. My own example. Y equal to ax power n. Wow, this stylus was out, power n. If your x power 1 unknown n, or y equal to p q power x. Oh, this stylus also GG already. So for these two cases, both of them, either your x power 1 unknown, or your x as a power, or your x as a power. So for both of them, okay, for both of them, you need to use log to change them to linear form. Use log to change them to linear form. So I draw a line here. Okay, how to use log? Let me show it to you. If a question never say, I will use log base 10. Sometimes a question will say other base. If question never mentions, I'll use base 10. I'll use base 10. Okay, log base 10. So here is y. I think I use other color for log base 10. Maybe I use blue color. I put LG on the left, LG on the right. Here I also put LG on the left, LG on the right. Here is y equal to ax power n. Here is y equal to p q x, like this. So the next step should be LG y equal to LG a plus LG x power n. Okay, so the N you bring in front, so I put the N LGX in front first. Then the LGA I put at the back here. Here's LGY. So from here, this is the grade Y. This is the grade X. Here is the M. Here is the C. You write down properly. Grade Y is LGY. Grade X is LGX. And then M equal to N. C is LGA. Okay, so next one, LGY equal to LGP plus LGQ power X. So X you bring in front is LGQ plus LGP. So later LGQ, you please bracket it. I think I use other color for this bracket. Yeah, this bracket is very important. You need to show them this is M. So this red color bracket is damn important for you. Without this bracket, the whole question no marks already. No marks. Yes. Yeah, you need to bracket the log Q. Log Q, okay? Here's a grade Y. Here is a grade X. Here is M. There is your C. So your grade Y, grade X, M, C. Any questions? This is the way how you change them to linear form. So remember, either your x power 1 unknown, not number, this unknown. This unknown. Unknown. Okay? X power 1 unknown, or your x as the power. Your x as the power. Then you need to use log both sides. What is the base of the log? Question never mention anything. We will use the log base 10. Okay? Log base 10. I show you two questions now. You try it yourself. First one, y equal to one moment. N plus R change to linear form. Another one. You try these two questions. Okay, I try now. Change to linear form. Change to linear form. Okay. Change to linear form. Convert to linear form. Convert to got two questions. Linear form. You try now. Try now. Okay, I'll wait for you to try now. Okay, I'll give you the answer now, everybody. Okay, erase the whiteboard. I'll give the answer now. One by one. The question I went erase. Let's show the answer. Okay, first one. Y equal to k x power n plus r. So you LG the left, LG the right. So LGK plus LGX. So later you bring the n plus r in front, something like this. LGX plus LGK, LGY. Okay. So if like this, some will say, wow, got two terms, then how? This is Y, this is X. This one should be the M, that one should be the C. Okay, so the answer, Y equal to X equal to M equal to C equal to. The next one. So this one, you LG the left, LG the right. So LG, here's minus LG, K power X. Oh, so the power X you can bring in front, minus this LGK plus LGH. LGH, oh, you, my H. Now, my I write down properly. Here's LGY. Okay, next step, LGY in front, then equal to minus the LGK. This minus LGK, you need to draw a bracket for it. Have to. Minus LG, and then X at the back, plus the LGH. Okay, so this is your grade Y. Okay, blue color. This is your grade X. This is your M. There is your C. So Y equal to X equal to X, M equal to this one. You need to bracket the LGK. The negative is belong to the M. The negative is belong to the M. Okay, so this is the answer. This is the second method. If your X got unknown as the power, this is unknown, and then or your X as the power, the X as the power, or X got unknown as the power. Two of them. So any questions, everybody, before I continue? Okay, no problem. Okay, no questions. Now I show you the next one. Okay, show you the next one. Next one is completing square story. Oh, completing square, what you mean? Completing square actually got two kind of questions, but what we always see is the first one. I show it to you. I show you the example and the questions. This one you can't get it, you can screenshot. Later you try it out. So Okay, I show. What is a completing square? I show it to you now. This Tuesday. Example, erase the whiteboard. Yeah, you need it, screenshot, later you will do. 1, 2, 3, can I erase? 2. Okay, next one. Yeah, the line today is not really good, so just now I used the iPad, jumped up 3 times already. Right here. X plus B square. Okay, so you want to change it to linear form. How about this one? This one is seldom come out, I think. This one using completing square to change it to linear form. Because they got 3 things. Yeah, I don't like this because this one is the, what we say, need to use completing square. Okay, so the first one is very simple. 2 questions are here. I draw a line like this. So for the first one, you just need to square root the left, square root the right. I show it to you. Okay, square root the left, square root the right. Here is a grade Y. There is a grade X. Oh, and this one actually is the M. M. That one is a C. Okay, so of course you don't need to circle like me. You just need to write down below here. This is grade Y. There's grade X. This is your M. There is your CC. Like this only. How about this one? This one, you need to complete the square. Of course, we don't like these questions, but we see this question before in, I think, school exam or what. Actually, I don't like it. Why I don't like it? Because I think the grade X and grade Y cannot have other than 1. Cannot have 2 or 3 or whatever. But some school teachers, they don't care. So for this question, you got X square, X and number. You divide anything, you also cannot make it as 2 unknown. What you need to do is completing the square. Don't know whether you can still remember what is completing the square. It become like this. So later, X square minus this one. So sorry, I use other color for it. You plus minus 2 over 3. Where I get minus 2 over 3? Minus 2 over 3 is half minus 4 over 3. Minus 4 over 3 times half. I mean this one. Always times half. Yes, always use the number in front x times half. And then minus 2 over 3. Later you plus 5 over 3. So later 3. So it's x minus 2 over 3 bracket square minus 4 over 9. Completing square, actually not many of my students can get it. If you fail your MS, normally you impossible you can do completing square. Yeah, sometimes you fail MS not because you're not smart or what, because you totally never practice enough. No other way. You see, very easy to make mistake one in MS. You see, I do maybe not a lot of mistake, but when you do yourself, the mistakes is a lot because you not familiar. Plus 11 over 9. Okay, minus 4 over 9 plus 5 over 3 is plus 11 over 9. 3 you times in like this. Cannot go in, cannot go in. 3 you times in 11 over 3. I don't like this question because this is a grade Y. You see the grade X got other than X, other than 1, they got other number, like this. So this is a way how you convert it into a linear form. Bracket the whole thing square. Your M is 3. Your C is this one. Okay. Now you try yourself for the questions I give you now. Okay. I draw a line here. Yep. Now, first question. Now, both also convert into linear form. For A squared. Okay. Convert into linear form. This and this. You try now. 10 million I give you. Now it's 406, 416 until. So you try out. Convert into linear form. You try both of them. Okay. I mute myself. Okay, I show you the answer now. Erase the whiteboard here. Your first one, 4a square x equal to y minus b square. Okay, for this case, you need to square root the left, square root the right. The question don't square root. Question you copy down, and then the second step only, you square root the right, square root the left. So it's 2a root x. X become root x already. Here is just y minus b. So you leave your y alone. Minus b you bring over there is plus b. So y equal to okay. This is your grade y. There is your grade x. There is your m. There is your c. Okay, so y is this one. M is 2a. Okay. Some teacher, they not allow you to write down M, they want you to write down gradients, then you follow them. Or they also don't want you to write down C, they want you to write down Y intercept. They want you to write down this as Y in great Y, not small y, great Y intercept. What is the meaning great Y? If you put like this, Y intercept I, yeah, this small y, then wrong now. This one small y, I see. Oh, then wrong now. Wrong. Great Y, they want great Y. They want you to write down this as gradient. Gradient. Okay. Your teacher want you to write down gradient equal to 2a, y intercept equal to b. Not the small y. Don't put small y, put great Y. The big capital letter Y lah, I mean. Okay, how about this one? This one maybe is harder a bit because some of you don't know the completing square. I think if they want to come out, it will come out something like this. I show it to you. Step one, you take out the 4. Step two, completing square, you need to practice a lot. Not only for this chapter, actually the most important is for chapter for chapter 2, linear the quadratic functions plus -1 square minus the same thing square. So later, -1. So it become become plus 1/4. Okay, for this one, this is your grade Y. This is your grade X. This question is very good because grade X no other number, you see. I purposely make it as 1 x minus 1 square. These questions, maybe you want to come out also like this. It wouldn't break the rule. It wouldn't break the rule. X, because the grade x and the grade y cannot have 2, 3, 4, the rest. But one they allow, one they allow. Power 2 allow, of course. Okay, so your M is 4, your C is 1. Okay, like this. Any questions? If you can't get it, you don't think you careless, whatever. Don't like some of my students, 100 marks only get 7 marks, then I say 93 mark careless. Why careless? Because all the questions halfway all wrong already. First step, all wrong. So all wrong is careless. That one is not careless. We only maths, we need practice. Other subject, we no need practice. Just because we very easy to make mistake. Make mistake is not careless because it's lack of practice. Make sure you practice enough. Okay. No other way can reduce your careless. What I mean. Okay, continue. I'll show you the next questions. So now we have already finished how to convert into the linear form. Now I'm going to show you the graph questions. It's not asking you to draw graph. They give you one linear graph, and then they give you 2 coordinate, and then they want you to find the unknown in the equations. I show it to you. Raise up. You can't get a screenshot later. Try. I want to erase the whiteboard now. You want a screenshot? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. So my example look like this. Here, xy, x squared, 428, 116, 0. Okay. So PQ, PY, sorry, equal to x q over x. Okay, this equation of the straight line. So they want you to find the value PQ. Find PQ, find PQ. Find PQ. PQ. Okay, we start now. So for this question, we have two methods. Actually quite a lot of methods. First method is, of course, both methods also we change it to linear form, or we can find the equation. I show you all the method, but later maybe you need a screenshot. So method 1 is you times x. You see here the grade y is xy. So I think you need to times x all the terms. So it's pxy. Okay, this one and this one cancel. Next step. Okay, this is a grade y. There is a grade x. This is the m. This is the c. So for this case, you can sub in. I think the m you can get it immediately because this m is one unknown only. Okay, m is one unknown. Very easy. If two unknown cannot, one unknown can. Y minus y. Okay? This is x squared. Y minus y means 28 minus 16. 4 minus 1 is x minus x. Gradient of a straight line. Have you learned before during Form 2, I think? Form 3 also got learned. 28 minus 16 above, y minus y above. 4 minus 1, x minus x is below. Here is 12. Here is 4. So P is 1/4. Any questions? How if I want to find Q? Oh, no problem. You got XY, P is 1/4. Am I correct? So 1 divided by 1/4 x squared plus Q. I think I write down this somewhere here. I write in front of show you XY. So 1/4 plus Q over 1/4. So XY equal to 4. Q. Okay. So now what should you do is, this is x squared, this is xy, this is x squared, this xy. So you just sub one of them. Let's say sub x squared equal to 1, xy equal to 16. So xy, the whole thing become 16. This one becomes 16. And then x squared is 1. X squared is 1. So x squared is just 1. This one. So 16 equal to 4 times 1 plus 4Q. 16 minus 4 equal to 4Q. 12/4 Q equal to 3. Okay, this is answer. Any questions? This is the first method. How about second method? Second method, you find the equation of it. Find the equations. You know how to find equation of a straight line? Y minus y, x minus x. I think I show you the example first, then you try I show you another method for you to do the second questions. Okay, I will try these two questions. You try them. Okay, I show you the two questions. You try one by one. Question 1, you will. Okay, use the method I show you here. Later I teach you second method. Because I teach you a lot of things, one shot, then maybe you confuse 1/x squared. I pass through these 2 points. First one is 1, 3. Another one is 4, 6. The equation for this one is there's the first one. Of course, you need to find PQ lah. Okay, this is the first question. Second questions. Here's 1 over the grade y is 1/y, 1/y. The point here is 0.6, 0.8. Another point will be 1.5, 0.5. This one is 1/x, 1/x. So the equation is ax plus by equal to xy. Okay, you try these two questions, use the method I show you now. These two questions only. This one find AB lah, of course. Find AB lah. The one find xy, find AB. Okay, two questions only. So what is the time now? So 32. So until 442 lah. You try these two lah. You try both. You try until 442 lah. 4:42 p.m. Okay, you try this. Both of them. I mute myself. Okay, try now. Okay, I show you the answer for these questions. I mean the questions, first one and the second one. Okay, I erase the whole whiteboard. I show you one by one. One question, one page. Okay, erase. Okay, the first one. Okay, this one is y over x. This one is 1 over x squared. This one is 4, 6. This one should be 1, 3. Okay, so for this case, y equal to px plus q over x. So I want to get y over x. So you divide by x for all the terms. This one at the bottom. You divide x means at the bottom one. Yeah, your friend just asked me why divide is at the bottom. This one we learned in primary school, I think. Yeah, this one divide by x. Divide change to times is 1 over x. And then what you learn in primary school. But of course, primary school never learn algebra. But we learn number q times 1, x times x. Just want to remind you, actually, some of you, your MS not that good, just because a lot of basic thing, I mean the primary school maths, or maybe Form 1 to Form 3, is the one stop you from learning MS. So all the thing you don't understand, even though it's kindergarten, you please ask me. Actually, the worst thing is not the Form 4 MS. Because Form 4 MS, you don't understand. I teach 30 years already. Of course, I can guess what you don't know. But the primary school thing you don't know, or even Form 1 to Form 3, sometimes I don't know one, Nobody know that you don't know. If you don't ask, forever don't know already. Okay? So divide x, this one at the bottom, we divide change to times, so it's 1 over 2. So it's q over x squared. The same as you divide like this. Here's y, here x. Tell you frankly, even though your friend get very good result in MS, they also don't have good basic for primary school and so on. Some of you say, yeah, Mao. Yes. Especially these few years, because MCO time, actually is very harmful. MCO is very harmful. Y minus y, x minus x is your gradient. So Q is 3 over 3, which is 1. Okay, finish already. Next one. How to find the P? Oh, no problem. Write down the equation again. Q is 1. Okay, if 1 over x squared equal to 1, y over x equal to 3. So here 3 is 1. So P is 2 here. These are first questions. Okay or not? You need it, you can screenshot and show you the second one now. Okay, any questions? Okay, second one now. Erase. And next one. This one is 1 over y. This one is 1 over x. It's 1.5. Here, 0.5. Okay. So what you can get it now is the equation is ax plus by equal to xy. Or you see, how can I change it into 1 over x, 1 over y? Very simple. Divide the xy for all the term. I think the question I'm not allowed to divide. I go to next questions. Next step. Divide x1. So here, a over y, b over x, just 1. Okay, so a over y minus b over x plus 1. So the a you bring down, it becomes divide for both of them. Oh, this one got problem already. What is your problem? Problem is I can't find the gradient. If I find the gradient also, I can't solve it. Am I correct? Yeah, oh. Yeah, I show you. Now this is the gradient. Okay, this is your grade y. This is your grade x. Your gradient is this one. Your y-intercept is this one. So for this case, I show you. If we say gradient is minus b over a, which is equal to y minus y. Yeah, gradient can find out easily. Okay. Over x minus x. Yeah, b over a is 1/3. So if like this, oh no, you can't do anything. What is the meaning you can't do anything? Because like this, you cannot convert it into a linear form. You can't convert. Okay. So what you need to do now is, because got 2 unknown there, you can't continue anymore. So you stuck there. You stuck there. Okay. So for these questions, I think I should teach you another method. I show you another 2 method now. Okay, so I erase the whiteboard. I show you another 2 method now. Okay. 3, 4, 6. Okay. So I erase this one. So once you see your gradient got 2 unknown, you don't use this method. So the first method I show you is I sub in the value here. Okay, this one is 1 over x. This one represent 1 over x. This one represent 1 over y. 1 over x, 1 over y. So I sub in, I solve the simultaneous. This one is not a good method. Let's say if 1 over x is 0.6, 1 over y is 0.8. Yeah, put inside. So it's 0.8 equal to minus b over 0.6 plus 1 over a. So you times A for all the terms minus 0.6b plus 1. You times A for all the terms. So later 1 minus 0.6b divide by 0.8. That is A. Okay, next one. If x equal to 1 over x equal to 1.5, 1 over y equal to 0.5. So you put inside 1.5. The 1 over x become 1.5. You don't inverse the 1.5 again. Okay, plus 1 over a. So for this case, you times a for all the terms. Actually, this one you should times a for all the terms. Times a. This one also you times a. Times a. Times a. Okay. This equation 2. 1 into 2. How you solve the simultaneous? But this one is very long. Am I correct? You continue. That's why this method, if the unknown here got, the gradient got 2 unknown here, actually we don't like this method. You see, solve simultaneous take a long time from you. Okay? Yeah, solve simultaneous, of course, is one of the method. I think I stop here. I show you the second method. Don't waste your time. Okay? Second method is I show you how to find the equation of it. The first method I show you now is sub in the value and solve simultaneous. The second method is find the equation. I think I solve it, still got space. I finish first, you screenshot, then I'll only show you the second method. Because I need to use the whole page to explain the second method. Still got space, I show you the answer. 0.5, 1 minus 0.6b, 0.8. Okay, later, 0.5. Okay, 0.5 minus 0.3b minus 1.2 plus 0.8. So this one plus 1.2b, here 0.3, here 0.9. So b is 1/3. B is 1/3. 1/3. How about A? From 1, you no space, you see. A is 1 minus 0.6 times 1/3 divided by 0.8. A is 1. So A is 1, B is 1/3. Got two answers, two methods. This first method, you change it into linear form, sub in your grade x and grade y. You got two sets of grade x and grade y. Then you form two equations, you solve it. But the working seems that very long. Am I correct? Now I show you another method. Okay, so can I erase the whiteboard? I show you the second method. Okay, erase up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, no? Second method is this one. I draw back the questions again. Here is 1 over y. Here is 1 over x. Can you still remember how to find equation of the straight line? Some of you say y equal to mx plus c lah. Yes, that's what you learned in Form 3. If you know two coordinates on the straight line, can you find the equation for it? Okay, the equation I write down here. Later we can find the a and b easily. I got two methods to find equation of a straight line. First one, use y equal to mx plus c. What is m? M is gradient, no? Okay, I show you gradient. Y minus y, x minus x. Negative 1 is negative 1/3. That's m. Okay, after get m ready, how to find the c? Am I correct? No problem. The grade y equal to m is your grade x plus c. How to find c? I can sub in any point. You can take this point, 1 over x here, 1 over y, or this one is 1 over x, that one is 1 over y. You choose one of them. So let's say I choose the 1 over x equal to 0.6, I take smaller value. 1 over y is 0.8. And no more 1 over 0.8, don't misunderstand. The whole thing, 1 over y is 0.8. The whole thing, 1 over x is 0.6. That means this one represent the whole thing already. That means this thing, change it to 1 over 6. That thing, change it to 0.6, sorry. That thing, change it to 0.8. Never 1 over, never 1 over. I just want to remind you, don't think like that. Don't think like that. Oh no, Daddy, never think like this. Because 0.6 represent the 1 over y. 1 over x. 0.8 represent the 1 over y. Okay. So from here, of course, I will get my c lah. Here minus 0.2. So 0.8 plus 0.2 equal to c. C is 1. After you get the c already, of course, you know your equation is like this. You sub your c value here. Okay, sub your you sub your c value here. Oh no, where I get the thing from? A moment. Yeah, the cursor for me to here touch it. Okay, can. So the c value I put inside here. I use other color. So c I got already. I put inside here again. The c here. Okay. So I see the equation got x and y. So it seems that I need to time xy for everyone. Okay. So later, the x plus y over 3 equal to xy. So we compare this one with your ax plus by equal to xy. I think immediately you know a is 1, b is 1/3. Any questions? So this one you use y equal to mx plus c, find the equation, but now all you are addmath students. Actually, the next chapter 7, we got faster way to find equation of the straight line. the method is we take one of the point here. We assume that this is 1 over x, 1 over y, or grade x, grade y. So we use 1 over y minus, let's say, 0.8 divided by 1 over x minus 0.6. Then it will equal to the gradient 0.8 minus 0.5, 0.6 minus 1.5. So later 0.3 minus 0.9. So this negative 1/3, 1 over this one. So it's negative 1/3, 1 over x minus 0.6. Yeah, erase it, I erase it. Yeah, no space, negative 1/3, 1 over x. So later, plus 0.2. So later, 1 over 3 x plus 1 over y equal to 0.2 plus 0.8. Of course, here's 1. This method, maybe you don't know a lot. You can use y equal to mx plus c at this moment. So you can term xy, term xy, term xy. Okay, so later you cancel. Then you get the answer 1/3 y plus x equal to xy. So you also get the same answer like this. Also same. B is 1/3. This one is 1. Okay. Any questions? But if you're not familiar, you can use y equal to mx plus c. Okay. Wow. I show you 2 questions. You try it now. I show you 2 questions. You try it now. Can you screenshot? I erase the second method. It seems that second method you're not really familiar. I erase the second method. I show you the 2 questions. Okay? Can I erase? Screenshot already? Okay, erase second method. Yeah, next session I will use graph paper. I will finish the chapter. So make sure you have graph paper. I no graph paper, we can't do anything. Okay, no graph paper, then wasting time in the class. I will ask you to draw a lot because we draw one graph take a long time from you. So normally I'll ask you to draw around 2 graphs like this. Normally I choose a special question for you to draw around 2 graphs only. Okay, these 2 questions. First one, here is log 10 y. Here is log 10x. Here is 3 and 1.2. Here is 1, 0.8. And then here is y over root x. Okay, so for the first equations, y equal to h x power k. Hx power k. For the second equations, y equal to h over root x plus k root x. Okay, both questions also find h and k. Yeah, both also find HK. Find HK. Both also lah. You can try it now. Both also find HK. Yeah, for those just join our class, if we, let's say you want to join the second sessions, the physical class, first two questions I have already explained during the previous part. So you can watch the playback for the previous part explanations. Okay, now I want this class student try 5 and 6. Okay, so 10 minutes later, I will explain 5 and also 6. These two questions are 3 and 4, no 5, 6. 1, 2, I explained just now. Now it's 3, 4, these two questions. I give you the answer. Okay, the answer, wow, a bit weird. I use red, blue. Answer. So this one is equal to -1/4. Okay, equal to 9/4. So this one, the answer, H equal to 3.981. K equal to 0.2. Okay, I try now. 10 minutes later, I'll give you the answer. Now, 520. You try this too. For those just join the class, remember your physical class. Actually, I let you try 4 questions. Am I correct? Another 2 questions have already explained during the previous section. I mean, for something I explained already. Now they try these 2 questions. I will explain at 5:20. Okay, like try these 2 questions. The blue color is the answer. 5:20. I'll come back to you. Like you try these 2. Answer is the blue color one. I hit myself to start trying. Okay, I show you the answer for these two questions. I mean questions, these two questions I erase out. Okay, the first questions, I draw the diagram smaller. So this one, here is 1 over y, here is 1 over x. So this point is 0.6, comma 0.8. This point is 1.5, comma 0.5. Here should be 0. So 0.8, I show you properly. So for this case, I know the, sorry, teacher copy wrongly. Copy the previous questions. I copy the logarithm questions. Next question. Here's log. And y. Okay, this point 1, 0.8. And this one 3, 1.2. Just log 10x. Then y equal to h x, this one. Okay, for this case, of course, you can find the equations. Of course, you can change it to linear form. This one you can change it to linear form easily because later your m is just one unknown. So this question, no problem. Like this. So it become log 10h plus k log 10x. And y. So k log 10x. So here's great y. Here's great x. Here is m. Here is c. Okay, so of course this question is easy because m equal to k equal to y minus y. X minus x. Okay, you got it. So later, so we sub in if, or say when, log 10x equal to 1, log 10y equal to 0.8. We put inside, well, no space, 0.8 equal to 0.2 times 1 plus log 10h. So log 10h. So h equal to 10 power 0.8. This one need to use calculator. Need to use calculator. Okay. Need to use calculator. Any questions? Okay. If no question, I show you the next one. Use calculator, 10 power 0.8, I use calculator. 10 power 0.6, 3.981. Okay, no problem. I erase. I show you another one. Erase out. Oh. So next one is this thing. Here one straight line. Here another straight line. Okay, so y with x. Here is x only. Here 3, 6.5. Here 1, 2. Okay, y equal to this one. Okay, here you can times the with x. Here you can times the with x. Times the with x. Answer these two fella. Y with x. Okay, so we can submit the value. The gradient is, this is grade y. Grade x is m. There's k. There's c. So m equal to a equal to 4.5 divided by 2. Okay. This one is 8. That's how I give you the answer is what? 2 1/4. How about the h? How about the h? Oh, no problem. You get the k is 2 1/4. Then x plus h. Then you sub in again if or when x equal to 1, y with x equal to 2. Where you get these two from? From here, from here. Here 2 is here. Here 1 is here. Just sub in here is 1. Sub in here as 2. So 2 equal to is answer. Okay. Any questions? Here. All our coordinate is no unknown. Can you see no unknown? Now I'm going to show you how if coordinate got unknown. And if coordinate got unknown, then we no other way already. We can only find out the equations. Normally coordinate got unknown, the equation no unknown. Okay, I show it to you now. Erase the whiteboard. Okay, you want you can screenshot later. You try again. I erase out. How if all the lesson I don't want to try again, all the question I can't get it? Your question you can't get it, you don't try again. You won't learn. Even though you hear my explanations, you also can't answer yourself. Please don't waste your time. You can understand, it doesn't mean you can answer it during exam. What you want to learn now is answer the question in your exam. Not only understand, but of course you want to answer, at least you need to understand first. And then you try it yourself again after the class. Okay, these questions, you have two unknown here. Let's say y squared equal to 4x 5 minus x. Okay, I give you an equation. Okay, the coordinate got unknown. So I think this question, I will change it to linear form. You see this y over x squared? So you see I want to change this into this. How to change this into this? It means divide x. Okay, divide x on the left. I will divide x on the right. I use other color. I think dyx, dyx. Okay, dyx on the left, on the right. Data cancel. Mx plus c. So this is your grade y. This is your grade x. Minus is your 1. Minus 1 is your m. So you don't need to worry about this. I just tell you only. So it seems that this one, oh, that means this is grade x. This is y squared over x. This x. This y squared over x. So you sub in 1 by 1. So now, if x equal to 2, y squared over x is k. Minus 2 plus 5. K equal to 3. You know what I'm talking? Yeah, you sub this one as your x value here. You sub this one as your y value here. So x here, the whole thing is minus 2. Is 2. Y squared of x, the whole thing become k. This one become k. 2. Okay. So later, k, you got it. Second set, if x equal to h, y squared over x equal to 0. So 0 minus h plus 5. Okay, is 0. So h equal to 5. Any questions? Okay, I will try the 2 questions. Okay? First question, you try out. You try. Draw a line with this. Is 5k, kh4. And then y equal to 3x. Okay, this is the first one. You find h and k lah. Both also find h and k. The second one, log lgy, lgy, this x only. Yes, 5k. Yes, 24. 24. So the equation is y equal to, this is one question, this is another question. Y equal to 10x plus h. Okay. And then they want you to they want you to convert into linear form. So they want to convert into linear form. Linear form. Okay. And then B, after convert into linear form, they want you to find the H and K. Find HK. Okay. Convert linear form and find HK. Give the answer. This one equation 1. This one is equation 2. Question 2, sorry. So the question 1, the answer should be H equal to 3, K equal to 10. Question 2, the answer should be log 10y equal to x plus h is A answer. And the answer for B should be h equal to 2, h equal to 2, k equal to 7. 7. Okay. I'll try these 2 questions. Give you 10 minutes. 5, 4, 8. Okay, I show you the answer for these two questions. Because now your coordinate got unknown, and then your equations, one of them got unknown, one of them no unknown. So I show you how to get it one by one. Let's erase the whiteboard. Questions, first one. Here's xy. Here's x squared. Here's 5k. Here will be h4. So y equal to this one. Okay, so for this case, I want to change it to the linear form. Here is xy, here's x squared. It seems that I need to times the x for all the terms here. So I copy down the question again, and then I times x for every single terms. Okay, so these two cancel. Okay, how do I find this? Okay, this one represent x squared. This one represent xy. This one represent x squared. That one represent xy. So this is your grade y. There is your grade x. Okay, we say when x squared equal to h, xy equal to 4, 4 plus 5 equal to 3h is 9. H equal to 3. Next second one, when x squared equal to 5, xy equal to k, you put inside, k equal to make sure you try it yourself, because a lot of students they're not easy to get it. Why they're not easy to get it? Because they never sub the whole thing become a number. For example, I say like this, maybe you don't know why am I talking. Let's say xy is green color, xy is green color. You sub the 4 to replace the whole xy. You sub the k to replace the whole xy. And then another one, xy is yellow color, x squared is yellow color. So you sub the h, the whole thing to replace it. X squared is yellow, you sub this one. Okay, you replace the whole grade y with the number or the unknown there. Okay, yeah, make sure you try it. You never try, you don't know what is the problem you face. That's why MS cannot like sejarah keep on study only. Because when you try, you will slowly see the problem. Actually, languages sometimes also can just study only, can memorize the essay, whatever. But MS is like almost impossible. You can't use that method. You can't use that method. You really need to try. And then when you try, you have a lot of basic problems you don't know, especially in primary school or Form 1 to Form 3. That one need to ask me directly. 以为生懂 Next questions. Log G1. Yes, 5K. Yes, 24. Okay, Y equal to 10x plus H. A. Convert the equation into a linear form. You want to convert it into linear form? Of course, you can only put the LG for the both side. I'll show it to you. I put LG. So later, LG then is just 1, so no need to write. So this is your grade Y. I use green color. This is your grade X. I use red color. Okay, so it seems that all this is my grade X, and then this one is my grade Y. Okay, so grade Y is 4K, grade X is 5 and 2. So I sub in 1 by 1 later. Okay, number B. So if you use when also can, when X equal to 2, LGY equal to 4. Sub in the first point, 4 equal to 2 plus H. H is 2. Okay, this first one. Second one, you know the equation already. H is 2. If X, when X equal to, well, get the answer already. Okay? Any questions? Just a grade X and a grade Y story. This grade Y. So this grade X. This grade X. Any questions? Yeah, if no question, I show you the next one. Next one is showing the curve and the straight line. Curve and straight line got 2 of them. I show you the basic one. Okay. Yeah, the question normally is quite long for the curve and the straight line. So I show you the example first. Okay, erase. 1, 2, 3. Done. Example 13. Okay, the original curve, here's y, here's original x. That means this is not the grade x, grade y, here is the curve. And this point should be 2 and 10. And then this point should be 1, 1. Once you convert into the linear form, you don't know what is that. It's grade y and the grade x. But you know here is P0. And this point is 2Q. This point is H with 4R. So the question say, for the original curve y equal to a, n power x. So part A, they want you to find the, find the A and B. A and N, sorry. Part B, they want you to find P and Q. Part C, they say H in this one, refer to this value. They want you to find what is R. C2, they want you to find corresponding value of Y. Okay, we start now. A. This is the questions. Yeah, maybe I show you the answer later. I need to erase. And then the questions, you need to follow what you screenshot. Okay, because no space. I show you how to get the A. For these kind of questions, the original equation is this one. So you sub in the original x and y. So if x equal to 1, y also equal to 1. Second point, when x equal to 2, y equal to 10. Where you get this from? From the original coordinate. These two from here. This one from here. Okay or not? Sub in the equation, here 10. So what you need to do is 2 divided by 1, 2 over 1. This is the way you solve this simultaneous. So 10 over 1 equal to this one over an. So just n equal to 10. A and A cancel. N square and n cancel. Okay. From 1 equal to A times 10, where n is 10. So A is 1 over 10 or 0.1 also can. I put 0.1 easier. This is A. Okay, now we go to B now. How to find the P and Q? Okay, how to find the P and Q? I think you need to change it into linear form, otherwise you can't get it. So y equal to 0.1 and then 10 power x. Okay, so x is the power, no need to think already. Sure, you need to log both sides. Here's y, 10 power x. So later you break it, log 0.1 lg 10x. Log 0.1 actually is -1. I is -1. So the x you bring in front. Log 10 later is just 1. So LGY equal to x minus 1. So immediately you know this is the grade y, this is the grade x, your m is 1, your c is -1. Okay, so what you can do is you sub in 1 by 1. Okay, so this is your x is still x, x is still x, but the grade y is LGY already, LGY. Grade y is LGY, LGY. So you sub in 1 by 1 to get your value. Okay, so I want to find P and Q. Wow, the space is not really enough. So if oh, okay, when x equal to 0, P, sorry, Q I equal to P, log y equal to 0. I write down properly again. X equal to P, log y equal to 0. You sub inside the equation, log y is 0, x is P. So P equal to 1. Okay, when x equal to 2, log y is Q. So Q equal to 2 minus 1. Q is 1. So you sub in 1 by 1 the value here. This is the first set. This is the second set. Okay, so later is third set and so on. Third set, I think I write it here. Okay, C. Wow. Third set is this one. X equal to 4, log y equal to R. Then you also can find your R. Also can find your R. Okay. Where should I write it? X equal to 4. I think C I write here. Wow. When x equal to 4, log y equal to R. So R equal to 4 minus 1. I equal to 3. I equal to 3. What is the corresponding y value? We know log y equal to R or equal to 3, what we say here. So y, of course, is 10 power 3, 1000. 10 power 3. Wow, no space. So you know log y equal to R. So R is 3. Of course, y equal to 10 power 3. Okay? Y equal to 10 power 3. So y equal to 10 power 3. 1000. 1000. 10 power 3 is 1000. Log y is 3. You roll the base over there, y equal to 10 power 3. Are these corresponding y value? Corresponding y value. Any questions? Okay, so you just sub in 1 by 1. This one is second, third set. Third set. This is third set. Sub in, you get your R. And then you know the Y equal to this one. Use this color. Y equal to this. So Y equal to this one. From here, get what is your Y. Okay, any questions? You have a look first because I want to erase it and show you the questions because the space here is not enough. So you change it into linear form already, and then you need to sub in the coordinate X and Y. Still the same thing. Okay. Now I show you the question. Now you screenshot first. You will screenshot, make sure you can see it. Don't say screenshot later, you can't see the example and can't do all the questions already. Okay? Screenshot already. Make sure you can see. I erase up. Boom. You try out. Try these questions. Okay, original graph, here's Y, here's X, here's origin, is curved like this. Here the point is 1, 1. Here the point should be 9, 8, 1. Here's Q10. Here is 1T. Grade X and grade Y. Okay, so Y equal to H root X plus K over root X. Okay, so for this question, they want you to find HK. B is find PQ. C is find N. Oh, they say extend until the point. Okay, sorry. This one extend until another point. I forget to give you another point. Another point is what? 16N. Yeah, C is referred to the point 16N. Find N. Find the corresponding value Y. I think find N enough lah. Okay, this kind of. I try now. What's the answer? Oh, I give you answer. Like, I think I tell you what question you should do for your K-bar and also your level up. Yeah. So your answer, I use blue ink to show you. Answer. I write down here later, I need a space. A, the H and K, that one. H equal to 3. K is -2. B, P equal to 1. Q equal to 4. C, N equal to 46. I try now. Give you longer time. But cannot too long because I want to show you how to get it. Until 6:24, maximum 10 minutes. And then I'll tell you your homework for those hebat. Okay, you have two things need to do. First one, make sure you do everybody. Level up. Add maths, of course. Level up, first one. Page, add maths, I need to write down later, go do maths. Add maths, you do level up first. Hebat, you can bring it to school. Because Hebat, you got the solution already. Bring it to school. For those who can't get it, let's say you not come to the physical class, you also lazy to come and see me. Ask your friend to take for you. Some of you know friend take tuition here, then a bit headache lah. I think Yuan Hui no friend take tuition here because I don't think got Wesley Methodist but the international school that one, unless you can see her international school. Got lah, but international school, not the Malaysian syllabus. Wesley Methodist also. Okay, so level up book, you do this one, page 178. Even though the example they show you, you do it yourself first before you see the solution. Question 1 to 6. Yeah, you need to. And then Hebat, you do paper 1, question 1 to 21. Okay. My son will write down solution slowly. Clear the solution. The question in front is all very basic questions. Okay. I try the whiteboard questions and then write down the question you need to do for this week. I'll make sure you do it because your exam actually is not far away from now. Okay, I erase it. No, I mute myself. Okay, I show you the answer now, but remember, very important, level up, you try 1 to 6. Even though they show you example, you want to do it yourself. Because we learn almost all the question here already. Only level up question 6, that one you need to think for it. If you can't understand, ask me to explain next lesson. Okay, Hebat questions 1 to 21. I can see my son's solutions. For those who can't see me, you see the soft copy, but I hope they can take your hard copy lah. Because I've already printed out for all you already. If not, you just leave it there, become the rubbish only. I erase the whiteboard, show you how to get it. Okay, you mark down already your homework. Level up. Do level up first. Hey, but you can do it in the school. If you got the hard copy lah. Because solution is not very heavy one, small thing only. The level up book also the hebat book is not that thick. So you take hebat book with solution, go to school, free time you can do. Okay? Erase up. Yeah, level up book is a bit thick lah. Hebat is very light only lah. But the solution is not very thick. You gotta make it 2 into 1 one. Okay? Erase up. I'll show you how to get it. 32 pages, it becomes 16 pages only. Yeah, I make 2 A4 size become 2 in 1. Okay, for question 8, I want to change it to linear form. How to change? Very simple. I need to times with x for all the terms. Okay, I show you. Here times with x. Here times with x. Okay. So later, you cancel. Okay. So it seems that this is grade y. This is grade x. This is your m. There is your c lah. Okay, how to find h and k? Very simple. H is the, I can sub in the 2 point. Sorry. I just sub inside, then can get already. Why am I wasting time? Sorry, I wrong already. Yeah, no need. What am I doing? Sub inside 1 by 1. So when x equal to 1, yes. I use these original equations, sub inside. Oh, so when x equal to 1, y equal to 1. See 1, here 1, here 1, 1. So h plus k equal to 1. So when h equal to x equal to 9, y equal to 8, 1/3. So 8, 1/3 equal to h root 9 plus k over root 9. I erase answer here. No space. Okay, here is what? 3h plus k over 3. All you times 3, here is 25. Here is 9h, here is k. So k equal to 25 minus 9h. Okay. So this is equation 1. This is equation 2. 2 into 1. Okay. So h plus 25 minus 9h equal to 1 minus 8h minus 24. So h equal to 3. Then from 2, k equal to 25 minus 9 times 3. Any questions? Yeah. After get your h and k already, That's part A only. Now we're going to go to part B. Oh, I think I need to erase the whiteboard. Yeah, you screenshot first. I show you part B. I copy down the answer because I need the answer for part B. Okay, screenshot already. Okay, screenshot already. I show you the part B now. You screenshot first. I want to erase it. Okay. Okay. I erase the whiteboard now. Screenshot already because part B answer I will show you on the whiteboard, but the space here is not enough. I want to erase the part A answer. Okay, erase. Screenshot first because later I erase, then you okay, erase. I show you the part B now. Part B. Just now we know the value h is 3 here with x, k is -2, then with x, okay or not? So now I times with x for all the terms. With x for all. Okay, so I change it to y with x, 3x minus 2. So this is my grade y. This is my grade x. This is my m. This is my c. So I sub in on this is grade x equal to x, grade y equal to y with x. So you sub in 1 by 1. This is x, this y with x, this x, this y with x, this x, this is y with x. You sub in 3 set 1 by 1. Sub in 3 set 1 by 1. I show you. When x equal to 1, y with x equal to p. So p equal to 3 times 1 minus 2. Answer p is 1. Second set, when x equal to q, y with x equal to 10. So 10, get 12, q is 4. And the next one, part C. When x equal to 16, and then we will comma y with x equal to n. So n equal to 3 times 16 minus 2. 48 minus 2 is 46. This is the answer. And then, no more already. Okay, this answer. That is screenshot. So remember the level up questions and the Heba. Heba is all the paper one. Level up also is all the paper one. The name without the graph. Okay. Make sure you try it. This chapter is the second easiest chapter. And then it's a big chapter, you know. Form 4 only got 4 big chapter. 5, 6, 7, 8. The rest is not the big chapter. Okay. So this is the second easiest chapter. Some more is big chapter. The first easiest is a prime index, number index. We learned already. Okay. So make sure you spend time for these short questions. Next session, prepare your graph paper. Who want to go back to physical class on Monday, Tuesday, remember to bring your graph paper. Okay, if not, you can't do anything. Okay, if no questions, we will stop here. Okay, thank you, everybody.